Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today I'm going to do a haul. You guys seem to like my Christmas book haul, so I'm going to do a haul of a couple of books that I've picked up in the last month or so. Some of these are about a month old, some of them are from January. It's all kind of dependent. You guys haven't really seen hauls from me, and I'm thinking I might try and do them again. We'll see how it goes. I expect the worst, but we're gonna just see how it goes. So let's pop this up for you guys and let's just begin. These are in no particular order, they're just in order of how they are stacked. So the first book is The Convenience Store Woman, which is by C.A.K. Murata. This is the story of a woman who works at a convenience store. Kind of self-explanatory, but she is in a situation where her family really thinks that she should be doing more with her life. Everyone's a little bit surprised that she hasn't tried to do more with her life, but she's pretty content and she's trying to figure out socially how to do things. It's a bit social awkwardness. There's a character study of a woman who is just content with mediocrity, and it's going to be really interesting to kind of dive into that as a character study and see how that feels. Then we have No Exit by Taylor Adams. This was my December book of the month pick. My boyfriend got me book of the month for Christmas. He's going to be doing that with for me for about a year. It has to do with how I'm paying rent, so he's paying that. It's confusing. But yeah, he's taking care of that. So this is No Exit, and it is by Taylor Adams. I think I already said that, but whatever. The story is about a woman who is on her way to see her dying mother, and she stops at a road stop because there is a blizzard and there are 4 strangers within the stop, and there is a child that they find locked in an animal crate, and the question is, why is there a child there, who brought the child, and all of that sort of stuff. It's a thriller. I'm very excited to dive into it. We'll see how I feel about that. I feel like that's going to be good for a snow day. Then I received this from Melville Press, or Melville Publishing. What did they go by? Melville House. Melville House. This is Juliet the Maniac by Juliet Escoria. This is a story. It is adult. I'm in the midst of it. It's about a girl who has everything put together in her life, but then slowly she starts slipping into a mental health issue, and she's diagnosed with bipolar 1, and everything starts falling apart, and she starts losing her ability to function and stops, being properly caring of herself, and her family doesn't really know what to do, and the story progresses from there. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm super grateful that they sent this to me, and I'm very excited to continue reading this. So that's what I'm in the midst of right now. I've got a couple other books on the go, but that's the one that I'm focusing on. Then we have Beartown by Frederick Bachman. This, I've never read a Frederick Bachman, but this one was explained to me as much darker. It's about a small town where a young girl is raped by a hockey player, and this town solely focuses on their hockey team and believes that this hockey team will lead them to glory. And the man that is being accused of rape is their star hockey player, and it's the town's response to this girl's accusation. I really always thought Fred Bachman was a lighter writer, so I'm really curious to see how he deals with such a darker, more current topic. So we shall see how this goes. I haven't started it yet, but it's a bit chunky, and I'm excited to do so on a colder day. I have a lot of colder day reads that I'm excited about. Then I have this. This is The Favorite, Sarah Duchesses of Marlborough. This is by Ophelia Field. This is the book that The Favorite, the movie, is based on. It's a nonfiction about Sarah Churchill, and I am just really looking forward to this. I haven't seen The Favorite yet, but I figured I would read this book and see if I am interested in the historical figure before I go see the movie, but a lot of people really swear by the movie, so I might just see the movie anyway. I I don't know, but it's going to be a good nonfiction to read, so I'm excited. Then, this is Conversation with Friends by Sally Rooney. Usually I am persuaded by Mercedes to read books, and Mercedes has been doing nothing but raving about Sally Rooney. So I've pre-ordered Normal People, and I picked this up. But oddly enough, Mercedes was not the one to convince me. It was the bookseller Rose at Print, who just gushed and explained and explored and just immersed me in the idea that I had to read this. I'm happy I picked it up. We'll see how I feel about it. So I'm gonna read this one pretty soon. We'll see what I'm thinking. It's gonna be interesting. And then Normal People comes out at some point, so I'll read that when it does come out. This came out yesterday. I'm filming this on the 8th? Maybe the 9th? I'm not really sure. This is McGlue by Otesha Mosvik. This was one of my most anticipated reads of 2019. It's a novella, very short. I'm very excited. I'm going in knowing not much. Salem, Massachusetts, 1851. McGlue is on the hold, still too drunk to be sure of the name of the situation or orientation. He may have killed a man that may have been his best friend. Intolerable memory accompanies sobriety. A sail on a high seas to literary tradition. Otesha Mosvik gives us a nasty, heartless blackguard of a nice, sharp voyage through the fogs of recollection. You know me, I'll follow Otesha Mosvik anywhere, so we'll see how that goes. This was a Mercedes recommendation. This is Tender by Belinda McKinnon. This is what she said she read after reading Normal People, and it was similar to the plot of Normal People, but written less experimentally. So I picked this up to see if I would like the concept of Normal People. Then I ended up pre-ordering Normal People anyway. I don't know. But this one is supposed to be about two people, Catherine and James, who become super close friends, and it becomes very clear very quick that they are extremely close to the point of infatuation, and it's about their story together. So we'll see how that goes. I'd heard so much about this, and I'm trying to branch out from literary fiction and thrillers. I mean, I read a pretty vast majority of genres, but I haven't branched out into romance. So I picked up the Kiss Quotient, and this is by Helen Hong. She, I believe, is on the spectrum for autism, and she wrote a character who is also on the spectrum, and it's a romance for her. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm very curious about it. It should be fun, just a light read, so I'll probably pick that up as a palate cleanser. Then I got two books for January's Book of the Month Club. This is The Silent Patient by Alex McLeans. This is the story of a woman who murders her husband in cold blood, and then she is sent to a psych ward because she stops speaking after the murder, and a psychiatrist is trying to dive into her psyche and figure out why she did it, and it just gets darker and darker and more twisted, so we shall see how I feel about that. Then we have, there's dust on this. Oh, that is a dent. Do you see that? That right there. I don't know where that came from. That's gonna bug me. This is Made by Stephanie Land. This is a story about a maid. It's nonfiction, and I'm just really interested to see what the working class situation looks like and that story and the perspective of a woman. So yeah. Then we have this. This was sent to me for review by Counterpoint Press. This is The Man They Wanted Me to Be by Jared Yates Sexton. I read his book, The People Are Going to Rise Like the Waters Upon the Shore, and I really liked it right around the time that You Know Who was elected, and it was kind of a preference, it was kind of an opinion on how that rise to power occurred and why. This is a story of toxic masculinity. It's not a story, it's not fiction, but it's masculinity and toxic masculinity and what that relationship looks like and being a man in America and how that is affecting. So there's that. And then the last one was sent to me by Grey Wolf Press. This is Trump Sky Alpha by Mark Doughton. This is 1 year after the president has plunged the world into nuclear war. A journalist takes refuge in the Twin Cities metro containment zone. On assignment, she documents internet humor at the end of the world, hoping along the way to find the resting place of her wife and daughter. What she uncovers hidden amid spiraling memes and Twitter jokes in the archive of the internet remnants are references to an enigmatic figure known only as the Bird Crash, who may hold the key to the uncertain future. Dystopian. I'm excited. We'll see how I feel about this. So yeah, that was sent to me by Grey Wolf Press. So those are the books that I've acquired in the past month or so. I hope you guys liked this haul. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, click that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. I love my Patreons. You guys are wonderful. If you want to support me on Patreon, I will link my Patreon down in the description box. I am always grateful to have more of you, and I'm trying to figure out how to post more exclusive content, but I do like quick updates and things like that on there, but I haven't figured out how to get the videos to upload yet. My boyfriend is trying to help me with the formatting to see if I can get a better upload from that. But yeah, if you want to join me there, link is down below. I'll talk to you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.